Prison School, the final episode, and honestly, I will be fair. I'm just gonna start off by saying that man was one hell of a kiss that he gave to Hana. Honestly, if I can really go back and rewind that again to actually sort of see Hana like get kissed into another dimension, I swear to God, that shit, man, was fucking amazing. However, I will be fair though, is that like, yeah, that is a bit fucked up, you know, which that like, you know, he still likes Chio and Chio, she likes him, and that's something which that like he never wants her to know about. But at the same time though, it is sort of nice to sort of see that. And actually, I will be fair, it is super impressive to see how their plan played out, especially with like, you would think that like Chio's whole deal would be to sneak in and then like just get the file, right? But no, that wasn't her plan. Her plan was to come in and steal Joe's jersey and then sneak into his bed, and then Joe would wear Gakuto's glasses, and then like those two would be split up, and then like and then Gakuto will go have way more time to actually get all of the information, sneak out until morning, and then present that like in the principal's office during their expulsion, which really did actually play out pretty well. Now minus like a few scrapes and bruises, which that Gakuto had meant to receive, and the punches man in which that Hana gave to Kiyoshi, because of the simple fact of like, I guess because he told everybody about like, him and like using her vendetta against him to his advantage, of course. But now the real deal is that all the girls now, or at least the student council committee, they have been disbanded, and all of them are now in the prison system now, because now their shadow versions of themselves pretty much popped up, and they're about to oversee them. Shadow Mako really isn't as sexy, or at least like her body isn't as big, and she looks a little bit more. She looks a little bit more tired or gothic, but she acts exactly like Mako, and Shadow Hinata is super cute, and Shadow Mari. Well, Shadow Mari is a lot like Mari, but, a little bit more aggressive, I would say. Because, it seems like that, like she has something against her. But honestly, that is what I got to say about that. This stuff, it was actually pretty cool to watch. And if they do want to give us more of it, I'm actually happy. I mean, like, it's actually pretty funny how this series changed from when it was first presented to how it is now. Because like when it was first presented, I was like, wait, they're taking this a little bit extreme. And then once you like get past that part, the entire story turns into like this really good breakout series. Something that really did surprise me. But honestly, I will be fair with you. I really wasn't expecting much when I first saw it, but then again, what does? I usually see that like most animes as of that have been coming out as of late really have been doing that. If they're really good in the beginning, they get pretty boring in the end, or if they're pretty boring in the beginning, then they get really good like the more you watch it. But honestly, that is what I got to say about that. Please tell me what you think about this down in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.